districts say there has been less of a demand.
But soon you may have the option to get paid for getting rid of your lawn. Ben Winslow has more. We do not have to have grass like we had.
In St. George, Mayor Michelle Randall says they're having to adapt quickly to Utah's drought emergency. They've pulled out 500,000 acre-feet of turf from city-owned facilities so far. Even the city's famed golf courses, a multi-million-dollar economic engine, they're ripping out grass for drought-tolerant plants, and she's even prohibiting any new courses.
No more golf courses in southern Utah.
You're done.
St. George is done for sure. Well, now we have to bring the other cities on board and say we can't do it right now. We just can't. There's not the water to keep up with the demand on a golf course.
We are committed to advancing more aggressive water conservation measures.
Governor Spencer Cox announced a series of policies statewide to advance water conservation. It includes investing in new water-saving technology for agriculture, a big water user, restricting turf in new construction, secondary water metering, which tracks how much you use outdoors, and the biggest policy shift, offering money to homeowners to ditch their lawn for xeriscaping. Outdoor watering accounts for 60% of municipal and industrial use.
It helps us and it looks better.
The Central Utah Water Conservancy District, which supplies half of Utah's population, will start offering up to $2,000 a home.
There's still room for lawn, but we want to put it where it's used and being used by the family.
But water conservation plans cost money, and the legislature will be asked to fund it. State officials are making plans for what happens if the drought extends into next year and beyond.
We've seen variable impacts. Some areas are doing better than others, and those areas that have really gone down into a danger level in terms of drinking water have actually changed behaviors, and so there haven't been those next draconian steps. I'm optimistic that we'll get through this year, and then we can reevaluate where we are going into next year, depending on how much water falls.
Now, the Utah State Legislature could take up funding requests for these policies later this year. On the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Earlier today, I spoke to Utah Congressman Chris Stewart about what he'd like to see done to improve Utah's drought. He says with so many people moving to Utah, we need to think about water conservation in ways that go beyond the drought.
I think we're at the beginning of a generational wave. People who are looking for a safe, secure place to live, a place to raise their family, and I think we're just going to have more and more people coming to our state. So we've got to deal with the short-term implications of the drought, and we've got to deal with the long-term implications of a lot of people wanting to live here and having to make accommodations for it.
Stewart also says Utahns need to be sympathetic to farmers while finding ways to stretch water resources for agriculture. He also is interested in finding a way to expand infrastructure, including the Lake Powell pipeline.
The U.S. Drought Monitor has released